Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel today. How are you? Hope you're well and you're ready to enjoy the weekend. Okay, back to our 100 days. And our last page was this one, or 2 pages, 9 and 10. I got myself quite confused over that page. And I'm going to do something similar with this page, because I don't particularly want to use that right now. I want to use this page, and I've set it up ready to go. And basically I'm just going to collage this picture on this page. This bottom piece is a sticker. I'm going to add that down the bottom for some journaling. This is the inside of an envelope, and I've got a stamp there. And this image came from Ruby and Pearl XO. It's one of her vintage images, and I rather like that, sitting on the shore. And in my head, I have this lady sitting on the shore, waiting for the return of a sailor or a soldier, something like that. Okay, and I am going to finish this page with something different. So first off, let's get the collage done, and then I'll talk about how I'm finishing it off and what I'm doing there, because as I say, I'm sort of flicking around a bit. Now, this is a sticker, so I don't need to mess with this. What I want to do is incorporate Roxy's weekly challenge, and she's doing a Carol Laws type envelope flip, a window envelope flip, and I thought that would be perfect for this image, so I am going to add that to my page. This is the easy bit. Let's do this first. I've gone back to book pages as a gluing spot. The food magazines and my other magazines just leave in print over everything. So I decided to swap it up. Now I want this to go right about there. And I've already marked where I need my image. I just have to make sure I get that good and straight. Yes, so I was watching Rachel's video this morning. Ian had to go out this morning, so I thought, great, I'll get done what I need to get done, and then I'm going to watch this video, because I invariably end up a bit late with her challenges. And when I saw it, I thought this would be perfect for this page. I wanted to collage the pattern page. And I thought this picture worked quite well. You may or may not agree, but in my opinion, humble as it is, I thought it worked quite well. And then I want this stamp just over the corner here. And if it was straight, that would be wonderful. There we go. Straightish. So that's the page. I'm going to stamp in a moment. I will stamp this here, and other than that, I think at the moment I'm going to leave that as is. And this is my window envelope flap. I've cut it and creased it ready to go, so it will sit like that. That's what I'm hoping, yes. I've measured that correctly. Yeah, I might have to take a smidge off the top. Okay, I'll just go and grab my stamp, grab the other bits and bobs, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to use Memento Grey Flannel. Ooh. There we go, perfect. So pop that to one side. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now, let's put our book away. Whoops, she throws it. Okay, so this is my envelope, and I've trimmed it down to fit the page. Okay, I'm going to open it right up, and I've already organised a few papers. 2, 3. I'm going to try this. This is a stamped piece of tissue. I'm going to try it on here, and I think that will work if I put this over that horrible red underneath. And I need to pull that up and wrap it around. And then this one, I want to put on here. I've obviously left enough to wrap that round a little bit, perhaps. We'll see. So that there, and this is a misprint. You can see the lines on there, but as I'm going to decorate that, I'm not too worried. I'm going to use it. And I've organised that so that I can turn that up, hopefully. Yeah, so that should take care of the front. So, let me see, that's that way around, I think. Yeah, I think I prefer that. We'll just rip this end. Yeah, those lines were putting me off on there. It's definitely a misprint. We might ignore that piece for now. Yep. Trim this end. And glue it. Oh, actually, before I do that, I always forget this bit. And it's not easy to do with wet glue on the other side. And this paper, I think, is from the Graphics Fairy. Doesn't quite marry up, but don't worry. Washi tape to the rescue, I'm thinking. Okay. Need to trim down here. Okay, so that's the front. Just check this. Make sure it's all squared up. That's better. Alright, now let's see if we can find that fold line before we start on the other side, and it's about there. Let's tidy up the top. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that's how it will look on the front without the decoration as yet. And the back is coming along. So we need a piece to go down there. Right, let's have a look. Okay. I think it's between these two. So I think what I'll do, I will add some of this up the top and a little strip of this at the bottom, because that's the same and it just sort of marries it down. Okay. So how big do we need that to be? 2 inches. Yeah, a tad over 2 inches. Okay. Okay, right, now we want to decorate the front. So give me a moment and I'll grab a few bits. Okay, so here we go. I've got these little pieces from Samples Digital, and I'm going to add those to the inside along with this stitched piece, which is basically just scraps of book page and tissue, pattern tissue. So we'll just glue those down. Okay, and I'm going to put this one up here, and I'm going to leave this bit because, as I say, you could write on there. So I'm going to leave that as is. Oops. But I want this piece over here. So that's that side, and then on the front I've just got a couple of die cuts. Gosh, the brain. So we'll use the art glitter glue to add those to the page, and I've inked the edge of them. It's actually more noticeable on the pink, but otherwise that pink looks a bit flat, I think. But I thought the a little bit of inking looked more vintage. So just make sure this is well glued. This. Oops. There we go. And then I've torn out from my Longfellow book of poetry this piece, and I'm going to pop that down there. But I think, just have a look, see what I've got. No, might just have to be this piece. Let's just trim off some of that yellow. Rid of that. Oh yeah, that's great. That follows that line. And I want it to cover the base of these. So I think that's it. This is quite fragile, this paper. I had another little piece up here. Just thinking. Just to finish it off. This piece was on my desk, so why not? There we go. Just to add that about there. Okay, that's ready to go on the page. Get rid of that. So I need to glue along this edge. So we'll add a weight on the front of that, and that will flatten that down once it's dry, and that's our page. So it's an envelope flip, windowed envelope flip, with a collage page underneath. Okay, And that is day, where am I up to? 9, 10, this will be 11, this one is 12. So I'm working back to front again. I have got my papers more or less sorted for that page. Okay, thanks for calling past, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.